Hi, it's Debbra Lupien, voice of the Akashic Records, with a new message from Archangel Metatron. But first, there's something I need to share. It won't take long, I promise, but it's important. If you'd rather skip ahead to the message, I'll understand, although I'd really appreciate it if you didn't. So, here goes. The topic of gun violence has been weighing heavy on my mind. In my opinion, people who oppose sensible gun regulation because, God forbid, we interfere with their Second Amendment rights, are prioritizing gun ownership over lives, including the lives of babies. Maybe they don't realize that's what they're doing, but it is. Here's the truth. Actions speak louder than words. If you vote guns over children, then your priorities are quite clear. You're declaring that it's okay with you for children to be collateral damage in your war for gun rights. You're also saying that you don't care if this generation of children grow up severely traumatized. Every day they wake up wondering if this is the day they or their friends or loved ones will be brutalized or killed because you value gun rights over their right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. An entire generation is growing up traumatized with mental illness rampant because you prioritize gun ownership over lives. You might as well be the one holding the gun that snuffs out their innocent lives. You fought for the rights of the shooter without a thought or care for the victims or those they leave behind. One day, those children, the ones lucky enough to survive, will be in charge. They'll be making decisions about your life. When they look back and realize how little regard you had for them, well, maybe they'll have more compassion than you have any right to expect. There's more I'm tempted to say, but I'll stop here and move along to Metatron's message, because when I'm upset, I turn to Metatron for wisdom and peace. He never fails to deliver. My dear children, gather near and let me put your worries to rest. All is right with the world. The traumas you are witnessing and experiencing are part of the purging process that is underway in the lead up to the great shift. You may remember I've mentioned the darkness needing to be purged and transmuted to light. That is happening even now. Yes, we mourn the loss of life along with you. However, we have the greater perspective of knowing that this is part of the plan. Those souls who departed intended to, whether it be war or murderous rampages, only souls who have chosen will depart. We encourage you to honor their sacrifice, for it's only through profound sacrifice that the minds and hearts of the many will be awakened to the great travesty which they have heretofore accepted as normal. If it feels as if they've been under a mesmerizing spell, unreachable, it's because that is the truth. They've lost their way and fallen under the influence of darkness. From that perspective, they believe with all their being that they are in the right, supporting the forces of good. Yes, even when evidence is presented to the contrary. They might as well have their fingers in their ears singing la, 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 la. It was a cruel deception that led them to harming those they loved through word, action, or rejection. The further they sank into this morass, the firmer their beliefs hardened against the light. Refrain from blaming, shaming, or discarding them, for all is not lost. They may yet choose the light and undergo their own awakening. Some may not make it during this lifetime, but there will be more opportunities in a future lifetime. Remember, like you, they are sovereign souls with the right and responsibility to choose their own path and truth. At the very least, their descent into this madness will serve as a warning to others who are only somewhat lost. Do your best to stay in the light. Keep your spirits high. Keep moving forward in love and intention. You are an important component in the great wheel of creation, which is even now turning, shifting you and your planet towards the fourth dimension. There will be ups and downs. That is the nature of this journey. Just stay focused on the light. Do your best each and every day. It matters. You matter. Send love and light to all who are in need. Focus on your journey. Do not allow yourself to be distracted by the dark ones. They are masters of trickery and deception. When you stray into righteous indignation, you further empower them. From the wise perspective of your soul, you know they have no power over you. Therefore, no need to stray into resistance by proving you're right and they're wrong. If you feel led to sign petitions, protest, or volunteer for a cause, do that. But understand, it needs to be from a place of love and light, not resistance. Resistance feeds and empowers the darkness. Breathe, relax, and allow yourself to stay in the flow. Never lose sight of the truth. This is a psychic battle. Therefore, it's incumbent upon you to approach from a psychic vantage. That is where your power lies. Keep beaming powerful love and light, which is the antidote to all darkness holds dear and throws at you. Love is the most powerful force in all the multiverse. It is your salvation. Whew. Thank you for that warm blanket of love, Metatron. It helps. It really does. And I, along with my beautiful friends, deeply appreciate it. Thank you, friend, for watching until the very end. I deeply appreciate knowing that you're there and that we're in this together. Until next time, this is Debbra Lupien, voice of the Akashic Records.